Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is being brought to you by Metamucil. If you're feeling sluggish and weighed down, go to Metamucil.com to sign up for the Metamucil 2-week challenge. After taking Metamucil psyllium fiber for 2 weeks, you should feel lighter and more energetic by supporting your regularity. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Wednesday headlines. At least 9 people were wounded when gunfire erupted on Monday evening between 2 groups near a beach in Hollywood, Florida, in a shooting that sent dozens of panicked beachgoers fleeing or ducking for cover. The Hollywood Police Department said at a news conference on Monday night that police responded earlier in the evening to reports of shots fired near the Hollywood Beach Broadwalk about 20 miles north of Miami. The Hollywood Police Department said at a news conference on Monday night that police responded in the evening and that an arrest was made on Tuesday night. In other news, modern iPhones, including the 14 Pro Max and the iPhone SE, recommend that their customers use a hands-free option to reduce exposure to radio frequency. Mobile device brands at the top of the exposure list include Motorola Edge, ZTE Exxon 11 5G, OnePlus 6T, Sony Xperia XA2 Plus, and the Google Pixel 3 XL. Now listen, researchers recommend that we keep our mobile devices at least 10 millimeters away from our bodies. Men should not store iPhones in their pockets, and women should avoid placing their phones in a bra strap. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
What's going on, Maria? Well, one of the greatest NBA players of all time, Scottie Pippen, has opened his mouth again, continues to bash his former teammate, Michael Jordan. Y'all just listen to this nonsense.
LeBron will be the greatest statistical guy to ever play the game of basketball. And there's no comparison to him. None. So, does that make him the greatest player to ever play the game? I'll leave that out for debating, because I don't believe that there's a great player, because our game is a team game, and one player can't do it. Like, I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys seen him play. He's a horrible player. He was horrible to play with. He was all one-on-one. He's shooting bad shots. And all of a sudden, we become a team and we start winning. Everybody forgot who he was.
Scotty, really? This is how foolish you sound.
Crazy. He sound mad because his ex is dating his nephew.
This is Larsa Pippen, his ex dating Michael Jordan's son.
Right, and they happy.
MJ came into the league 3 years before Pippen, averaging nearly 30 points a game. He didn't have any help back then. Even Larry Bird said Michael Jordan was God in basketball shorts. Come on, Scotty, you making yourself look foolish. This is a disgruntled, frustrated, jealousy, envious type player that is tired of his ex-teammate getting all the credit for the 90s success of the Chicago Bulls.
Right.
I got more coming up later on in the show. Stay tuned for that. What up there, Gary?
All right, y'all. Jennifer Hudson, honey, she's still receiving heat from the public. I don't know why. Now, it was reported, y'all, that Jennifer Hudson, at least somebody found, y'all, a fake Hermes handbag that was gifted to Jennifer Hudson at a thrift store. Well, Jennifer Hudson, allegedly didn't keep the bag, honey, and she donated, y'all, the bag to a beautiful, a consignment shop. Well, somebody found the consignment shop and said, oh, honey, Jennifer didn't even keep the bag, honey, and blah, 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 blah. So now people still eating this girl lunch. But, y'all, I mean, Dwayne Johnson, because that's the Rock, y'all, he let the public know. He said, honey, he throws away gift flowers as soon as he get them. He said, and they say as many other people choose to unload those gifts unto family and friends. And they're saying, and people like, actress Jennifer Hudson, who opted to donate it to a thrift shop. I mean, she did what she did and stuff. So I guess some celebrities don't really like to keep those things that people give to them or whatever, because maybe they have a lot of stuff and just don't want to bring it home or whatever. Ricky, do you keep stuff like if people donate stuff or give stuff to you, do you keep it or take it home or just give it to friends?
I try to ask people not to give them. I don't like gifts at all.
Yeah.
I don't have any. I don't have any space for anything.
Yeah.
I don't need another cute dog shirt, a painting, a picture, a flower. I don't need anything. I don't have any space. Because if you think about all the stuff that we get people sent to the radio station, you end up on an episode of Hoarders. If you keep all this stuff, you can't keep it. Yeah, and then you attach to the person with, did you like it? Where did you hang the picture? Did you enjoy it?
Well,
now you got to be bothered with them
hers,
for the rest of your damn life because they gave you something.
Yeah. My Lord.
I tell you what, receive a drink in the club and see if you can dance with somebody else. That's your boyfriend for the night.
Okay. All right, the color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is amethyst. On the high end, you say amethyst, and on the low end, you say beautiful purple. That's your color for the day. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, somebody got arrested for a hit and run in Miami. I'm going to tell you who it is up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot is being brought to you by.
Listen to the Undressing Room podcast presented by Macy's featuring L'Oreal. Log on to the undressingroompod.com for access to her personal Macy's shopping page. The Undressing Room podcast is available wherever you get your podcasts. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Danny Lay was reportedly arrested yesterday morning in Miami after a DUI hit and run. Now, according to TMZ, the singer, whose real name is Danielle Lay Curiel, was taken into custody at Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center near Miami International Airport after allegedly trying to flee the scene of the crash. Arrest records show that Danny Lay was booked on 3 felony charges, including leaving the scene of a crash involving serious bodily injury, driving while under the influence of alcohol or drugs, and injuring a person while driving under the influence. According to the police report obtained by Daily Mail, Danny Lay was allegedly speeding and swerving in Miami Beach before striking a motorist on a moped. Officers administered a breathalyzer test after detecting the smell of alcohol during the stop, which showed she had an alcohol level of 0.148, almost twice the legal limit. Now, the victim was taken to Ryder Trauma Center in Miami, where he was treated for non-life-threatening injuries, including a kidney laceration and a spinal fracture. Dang, that non-life-threatening. A kidney laceration? That sounds life-threatening to me. But anyway, Danny Lay has since been released on a $9,500 bond. And if y'all don't know who she is, I know her from having a baby with the baby, by the baby, or whatever.
Oh, her light-skinned chick.
Yeah, see, that's how I remember the two. All right, y'all. During the interview with InStyle, Meg Thee Stallion revealed that she has no plans at all to release new music anytime soon, and I don't blame her. When asked about the new music, she said, fans can expect new music when I'm in a better place. Right now, I'm focusing on healing. Meg continued, the music and entertainment industry can be a grind, so it's important to take time off to avoid burning out. Life is about balance. Now, in other news, it looked like Meg Thee Stallion and Partisan Fontaine are officially over. New images of Megan and Belgian soccer player Romelu Lukaku were spotted holding hands at his teammate's wedding in Italy this past weekend. No word on exactly when Megan and Party broke up. Ooh, that's what. Yeah,
she had a nice dress on.
And she looked beautiful. She really did. I'm glad she's taking a break.
Party don't need to look at them pictures.
Because everything she's been through has been a lot on her.
Exactly.
So I'm glad. And she looks amazing. Like she's getting some well-deserved rest. You know.
And the industry is so dirty.
Oh, who you telling? You know
the
how long
industry
we've been
is
in it.
Dirty.
Dirty.
You can't trust nobody. I don't see how people do it, you know. I don't see how nobody do it in the music industry. And I'm a comic, and we don't have to deal with all that stuff. But it's still a grind. So I'm just thinking about the grind alone, and y'all deal with the grind and the dirt.
And the scrutiny. And she had people going against her, and she the one that got shot in the foot.
Her friend.
I don't blame her. Take you a break, girl. Take as long as you need. We still love you, and we're going to be right here for you. All right, coming up next, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, y'all, we got Rock T's HBC. You know who we rapping today, Rock T.
Let's go holler at Hampton University, Maine. HBC, you know, is coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus.
Twan 360.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for another segment of Fix It Jesus, Twan 360. Good morning.
Ricky, good morning. In today's Fix It Jesus, self-proclaimed prophet Mr. Brian Carn, he reportedly stopped mid-sermon after one churchgoer allegedly let one go during service. Take a listen to this.
Ooh, somebody let one go in here. Ooh, somebody got a major breakthrough. I mean, that thing's strong. I see everybody fan. I said, I smell it too. I'm preaching, but that thing is strong. Whoever that is, something up in there died. It didn't just stay in a certain place. That thing moved over the face of the waters. That thing lingered. I was trying to preach through it, but that thing would not release. My God. Sweet Holy Spirit. Amen. Don't be acting like that. Don't act like y'all ain't never let one go before. It do. It happens. But that was strong. Whoever you are, be healed in Jesus' name.
Yeah.
Gary, that's your pastor?
No.
Oh, man. Oh, that got my head hurt.
He wouldn't let it go, boy.
Yeah, man, he roasted. It's just the way he handled it. Let's run it back one more time. What did he say now? Here we go.
Ooh, somebody let one go in here. Ooh, somebody got a major breakthrough. I mean, that thing's strong. I saw everybody fan. I said, I smell it too. I'm preaching, but that thing is strong. Whoever that is, something up in there died. It didn't just stay in a certain place. That thing moved over the face of the waters. That thing lingered. I was trying to preach through it, but that thing would not release. My God. Sweet Holy Spirit. Amen. Don't be acting like that. Don't act like y'all ain't never let one go before. It do. It happens. But that was strong. Whoever you are, be healed in Jesus' name.
So I want to let everybody know how they can find that video.
Hit me on my IG page right now at Twan the Don.
Thank you, Twan. Appreciate that.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Jimmy Allen, y'all. If y'all don't know Jimmy Allen, y'all need to Google him. He's one of the most popular, y'all, African-American artists in the country music world. And they're saying that he's facing scandal of his life. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that a white woman is claiming that the star sexually assaulted her. Now, they're saying, honey, that she's just not any old Caucasian girl. They're saying the woman claimed that Jimmy assaulted her and claims that she was definitely a virgin when Jimmy stole her innocence. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Jimmy's wife, who is of African-American descent, has left him. Now, the news broke, y'all, after the explosive allegation last week. Now, they're saying, honey, all over the weekend, they're saying Jimmy and his wife have to put up their $2.5 million Nashville mansion up for sale on the heels of their divorce and the bombshell allegations against him. Now, the home is located, y'all, in Brentwood, a Nashville suburb, and they're saying it's listed at $2.5 million. Now, Jimmy's estranged wife, Miss Alexis Gale, who is pregnant with their third child, filed for divorce recently.
Man.
And then, honey, his former business manager, who is of Caucasian, sued him for allegedly, y'all, raping her. Now, they're saying that the alleged incident went down after the taping of American Idol. They said that the woman said she went to dinner with the singer.
Jimmy who?
Jimmy Allen. I mean, is it?
Y'all know
Jimmy
him?
Allen.
I'm trying to Google him.
He's one of the black country singers, right?
Yep.
The one that looked like he could be kind of a rapper, but
exactly. But he's singing, and honey, he
Young.
just came. But they said, Ricky, they already don't have no black country music singers besides Charlie Pride and Darius Ruckers, honey. You know, from Hootie and the Blowfish.
Right.
But honey, they're saying, honey, his wife, she left him, honey, and saying, honey, his former business manager is saying that, honey, he allegedly raped her too. Now they're saying, y'all, that the alleged incident went down after a taping for American Idol. They said the woman said she went to dinner with the singer where they had a delicious glass of wine. She said later she lost conscience and woke up naked in the hotel room. Man. So, what people go through their mind? You was just getting big and popular. How do people do it? I mean, what is it?
It's just not for everybody, Gary. It's not for everybody, because one thing about becoming a star in Hollywood, it will expose whatever your weakness is. And,
really?
And that, yeah, if you're on drugs, you're gonna do more of it. If you're crazy, you're gonna be crazy, or whatever you got going on. When that career comes and that money comes, man, it's just gonna bring out the worst if you don't have no discipline and structure. Period.
But he said that it was a consensual relationship for 2 years, and
Yeah,
it
he was
wasn't
cheating with her.
it wasn't until he just decided that he didn't want, it was some type of blackmail or something going on. But he said it was consensual for two. That don't excuse him for cheating on his pregnant wife.
His pregnant wife,
That's another layer to the story.
And he should know you don't leave a white woman, honey, and cheating on a black woman. That don't work. So now he.
Oh, you don't cheat on no woman. How
No,
about
you
that?
don't,
Just
but-
stay who you committed to.
Yeah, what you're saying?
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, it's sad. So we're going to pray for his wife, honey, and those children, honey, that he got at home now, because his career is over. So he should have talked to, what's his name, Marcus, or whatever that boy name is, the actor, honey. I tell you what, they both in the same boat. But anyway, yeah, Jonathan Majors, honey, he should have talked to him, honey. They might need to write a book together. But anyway, moving on, in other celebrity news, y'all, Jeff Bezos, honey, and his little woman, honey, Miss Lauren Sanchez, they're saying, baby, they got a rental home that just won't wait. Now, they're saying that Jeff and Lauren, honey, they got a rental home in Malibu, and they're saying they're only paying y'all $600,000 a month to rent this house, honey.
What?
$600,000, Ricky. They rent Kenny G's spectacular Malibu compound.
not Kenny
They said,
G.
honey, yes, they said, honey, it is. I mean, they're saying it's amazing. It's a massive home. They're saying they're waiting for their massive Beverly Hills compound to be built. But they're saying right now they're going to only pay $600,000 a month to rent it. And they're saying, honey, that the house comes with no furniture. It's unfurnished, so they got to bring their own furniture. But they're saying the house they're getting, they're going to rent for. It has 5,500 square foot. They say it sits on 2.5 acres with an enormous backyard and the obligatory pool, a screening room, a recording studio, and a 3,500 square foot guest house, honey. They say, and honey, a key to the Little Doom Beach, y'all, one of the most exclusive beaches in Malibu. So,
Oh, that's crazy.
that is beyond. Ricky, $600,000 a month. I got to work 20 years, hell, for 100. So, Lord Jesus, and honey, yep, and Kenny G, honey, I tell you, baby, he is more than happy, I'm sure, to do that because, you know, I mean, he worth $100 million. So, but it's, who does that? This goes to show y'all where all y'all money going with Jeff Bezos. What do you got?
Amazon.
He got Amazon. All y'all are doing all that Amazon. If Leroy would have owned Amazon and y'all would have known he had that kind of doggone money, you wouldn't even look at him. But
Well,
Jeff
he's
got
worth
it.
$250+ billion. That money, he got to spend it somewhere.
Yeah, but he could have helped the children. Or hell, feed Africa, honey, or buy it.
Or buy it,
he
right.
donates a lot of money.
What?
He donates a lot of money and gives out.
Well, I tell you what, we giving $600,000 a month to rent. That's rent. So congratulations. And he left his poor wife, but she got her money. But they say he making Miss Lawrence sign a damn prenup, though. They say she got to sign one. He didn't let Mackenzie sign one, but he making Miss Lawrence sign one. So honey, she got money of her own, but she ain't got his money. So congratulations to them, boy. Who pays that kind of money? I don't want to pay her.
That's a lot of money.
Ricky, $600,000.
$600,000 a month.
Yeah, relatively. But to him, that's like us spending $50.
That's what they said, but that's
a
sad.
lot.
though.
You
Yeah,
don't
I
even
just
want to
can't-
spend that much on a hotel room, though, right, Gary?
No.
I remember when you had some people in town, you were like, shoot, that bill be high.
Yeah, so, but congratulations to them. I don't have nothing with Amazon, so my money ain't going to what they rent. Anyway, all right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is amethyst. On the high end, you say amethyst, and on the low end, you say beautiful purple. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color, Gary. Y'all
Yeah.
give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all. Rick Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up call. Get at me, 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go.
Here we go. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. You need the girls, they woke you up this morning. Slid you in your house shoes, go and be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning. This is Phil calling you from beautiful Grooves, Florida. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Free transportation, Petersburg, Virginia. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
My name's Jason, Orlando, Florida. Waking up my boy Treat. Wake up, Treat.
I want to give a wake-up call to the 8th Sigma Greenville, South Carolina alumni chapter of the Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, this is James Bisson out of ATL. I like my family in Augusta, Georgia to wake up, y'all. Wake up, baby.
I just want to shout out my grandma for winning the Morgan Freeman lookalike contest. Good job, Grandma. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Say Gainesville, wake up. Meridian, wake up. And Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, y'all. This segment's being brought to you by.
Turn to cold water washing with Tide Pods. When you switch from hot to cold, you could save up to $150 a year on your energy bill. Plus, Tide cleans great and cold.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Miss Jenkins.
Good morning.
Maria Rock T. Gary.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Got some church announcements for y'all. Special K got to get on out of here because I don't have a lot of time. I got a doctor's appointment. They changing my blood pressure medicine. Gary, you on blood pressure medicine?
No, but I'm on diabetes medicine, sugar.
Lord, I'm just glad I don't have to deal with that. You just got to eat healthy. Stop eating them back fats and pig tails and pig knuckles and putting all that stuff and ham hocks in your greens and black-eyed peas and can on.
Yeah.
Here's our church announcement this morning. Govern yourselves
Accordingly.
Now, the pastor says anybody coming back to get baptized more than twice a year gonna have to pay $150 starting with the third time. Now, pastor ain't gonna keep dipping your heathen self for free just cause you can't stop backsliding.
I agree with
Either
that.
you gonna pay the money or slide on down to hell.
As you should.
The sign-up sheet for parents that's forcing bad kids under 12 years old to sing in the Sunbeam Choir is on the wall in the vestibule.
Okay.
Sister Gert Griggs is the choir director, and your child will get that switch or belt put on them if they come in there acting the fool, because y'all know Sister Gert don't play. So if they 12 years old and under and they want to sing in the Sunbeam Choir, Gert will beat the brakes off of them.
Oh, Lord. That's needed.
Now, the funeral service for Deacon Claymore Clemens. Gary, you know him.
I know him. Yes, honey. I know him very well.
The funeral is on Saturday. He was 117 years old.
Oh, wow.
He was a
with
corpse.
major toe cramps, stomach bubbles, kidney tumors, and was 95% cockeyed.
Oh,
But that ain't what killed him.
what killed him, Jesus?
On Friday, he had went to see the Whispers. You know the Whispers?
Oh, yeah, honey. The twins.
Yeah, in concert at the VFW Lodge, and he got to dancing so hard doing And the Beat Goes On. What's the song? And the Beat Goes On.
Hey.
Just like my love everlasting. And the beat kept going on and on and on, and his lungs collapsed, and he fell dead right there. So the last thing he saw was the twins on stage performing. So y'all keep this family lifted up in prayer. But that is my song, Brad. And the beat goes on.
Come on now.
Just like my love everlasting. Hey. That concludes our church announcement. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Already, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, Chicken and Waffle Mix going down with John Lyon on the ones and twos. What up, John?
I'm good, man. You don't know just a Wednesday home day mix, man. Of course, you make sure you're on the gram at JAH Lion Zone.
JAH Lyon son. Hey, appreciate you, John Lyon.
Yeah, man, my pleasure working.
Yes, sir. Let's go to the phone. Let's see. Call in sick hotline.
Oh.
Hello. Rick.
Black Tony.
Rick. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Are you coming to work, man? Coming to work?
Hold up, son. I'm trying to get situated. Hold up.
Coming to work?
I'm in a box right now. Hold up.
What you doing in the box?
Are you coming to work?
Yo, I'm in a box right now.
Are you coming to work?
So I'm on my way to the back to the game, to the NBA final game.
What?
The NBA finals hadn't started yet.
Yo, Rock T ain't going, so I'm finna go. I put myself in a box. I'm finna get sent down to Miami, and I'm get sent to the Miami basketball stadium.
How?
And then I'm gonna get out the box and go sit down like I got a ticket.
What kind of box you in?
FedEx, Amazon.
You gonna miss the first game because the first game in Denver, dog.
Say what?
You gonna be in Miami for the first game in Denver.
Damn, I told my sister to make sure she got the down days right. Oh, I'm out of. They finna pet me in damn Miami.
So you're the FedEx box?
Oh, it's hot in here though.
But Tony, how you gonna tape the box shut if you're on the inside?
My sister take the box and Amazon gonna pick up and take me down. I couldn't find no plane ticket, so it was only the box only like $60. And then I'm gonna come out the box. I'm getting sent to Miami to the Miami Heat basketball stadium.
To the AAA Arena. Talking about to the AAA Arena. So
whatever it is, I'm gonna be down here at the game so I can report it.
So you be there for game 3 then?
It's game. You'll
be at
on tomorrow night, son.
No, game.
You better go report from Duffy's Sports Bar in Miami.
I mean, so y'all got to meet a game in down Denver.
It's in Denver, dog. Game 1 and 2.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh, so both the first 2 games in Denver?
Yes, sir. So
she done already take the damn box up.
We'll see you game 3, dog.
Yeah. Why don't you just stay down there?
It's hot in here though. Should have probably put a hole in it.
Say what?
I probably should have poked a hole in it because I'm just realizing I can't breathe.
Yeah, go. Tony. Just go and get out, man. Then we'll get you. Get on out and then come to work, and then we'll make sure you get to.
That loaded me up on the damn plane.
When the first game started, right? The night rock.
No, it's tomorrow, man.
She put up tape on. I can't get out.
Oh God, where's the box?
Hold on, I'm trying to get somebody to see. Hey! Hey!
What happened?
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ne-Yo is speaking out, y'all. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Ne-Yo was told that he and Taylor Swift, y'all, would make a good couple in a recent interview. Now, they're saying that he was told by Mr. Shannon Sharp that, that he and Taylor Swift would make a cute couple. But Ne-Yo said, honey, he said, Taylor don't want me. He said, I'm toxic. He said, she don't want me. He said, because I'll mess all that up for you, Taylor. He said, but all love, and and he went on and talked about it. Now, if you all don't recall, now Ne-Yo, he finalized his divorce to Crystal Renee back in February, and they're saying that, Ne-Yo went viral, y'all, recently after letting fans know that he was open to them shooting their shot. He said, quote, somebody on my level kind of understands that plight of what I go through as a celebrity. He said, but at the same time, we're weirdos. He said, Ricky, y'all are celebrities are weirdos. He said, us celebrities, we're weirdos. He said, so I like normal people. He said, I'm okay with going for just regular people. He said at the same time, but he said, him and Taylor wouldn't. And we love Shannon Sharp. I like Shannon, but Shannon should have put it with one of his damn baby mamas. He got a couple of baby mamas out there. Why didn't he put it back with one of them instead of Taylor Swift? I don't like that. I mean, he got a couple of baby mamas out there that he could have tried to get back together with instead of being put with Taylor
Well, apparently,
Swift.
if he broke up with him for a reason. It didn't work out.
Well, with my next story, Nelly and Ashante broke up with one another, and now Ashante is bringing Nelly back on stage. So if he broke up with her, but I guess they back together.
10 years later.
It don't matter how many years
they
they
got
back.
no kids together.
It don't matter how many years.
You don't get back with your baby mama.
It don't matter. Well, you need to get back with your baby mama.
You
There's
don't get
enough
back with
damn
your baby mama.
illegitimate children out there now. No, you don't keep nothing moving.
Don't let him overpower you. Keep going.
You don't go
Gary.
back.
You don't go
It's
back.
your segment.
Yeah, so the hell with that. So my thing is this, though, but I just think it's a sad situation. There's enough single black women out there with these black children out there, and they trying to put them with some doggone white woman. Get back with your doggone baby's mama or somebody.
You don't go back and buy the car that you traded in 5 years ago. Got rid of it for a reason.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and debate this with you. Moving on here.
Message.
And other celebrity message. There ain't no damn message.
It is.
Hell. Moving on. And other celebrity. Ricky, hush.
I'm sorry.
Moving on, like you said.
Yeah, moving on.
on.
Then. Trick Daddy's a strange white baby, Miss Joy, baby. This girl say, honey, she is finally admitting, honey, that she never even liked his damn gold teeth. Now, she spoke out recently on the podcast. Trick Daddy. His ex-wife, honey, this is a strange wife. She said she never liked them damn gold teeth. She said, honey, now she did a podcast. She said she didn't like the teeth, and she didn't like that he smoked, and she didn't like nothing, she said, honey. And she also went on to say, honey, some more things. She said, I ain't gonna lie. She said, I like a little thug or whatever, but he was a big, she said, like a thug. And, you know, they separated back in 2003. But Trick has famously said, y'all, that he has no plans, honey, to sign the divorce papers, honey. He said, quote, the only way I get divorced, honey, is if my girl want me to marry her. He said, in my mind right now, I'm like a dual point guard. One and done. And then he said, that's what she said. He said, if she want a divorce, she needs to stop using my name. He said, then, honey, she going around messing with all these dudes trying to find me. He said, I'm right here. He said, they'll never be me. You can't melt them and pour them on me, he added. So
they broke up in 2003,
Yeah.
and they're still not legally divorced?
Guess
20
not,
years later?
Yeah, but, honey.
Oh.
And he want to stop using his name. I mean, what's his last name, Daddy?
No, that's just a stage name.
Who knows the government name?
Pretty sure that's not on his driver's license.
But anyway, I don't blame her. If they have kids together, I mean, I would keep the same last name and stuff, though. But it's sad that she's just telling us that she never did like those gold teeth. Gold teeth, they don't smell or anything, huh?
I was wondering, like, how does hygiene work with gold teeth? So you got the gold teeth and you smoke weed. So what does that breath smell like?
I don't know. You could use peroxide, I think, though.
Oh, in your mouth?
Yeah, y'all know put peroxide in your
peroxide.
mouth? My mom always made us use peroxide.
In your mouth?
Yeah, you gargle with it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It keeps keeps the bacteria down in your mouth.
It bubbles up in your mouth.
Yeah, but it foams up in your mouth and it keeps you fresh and tidy.
Oh.
And follow up with Scope after that.
I'm sorry, Maria.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. That wasn't part of my childhood.
Oh.
But, I mean, maybe there's 3 other listeners who relate to me. Maybe.
I think
I've
they
just never
should
heard that.
I think they should, but from what I understand from Dennis is that those gold teeth are not good for you, and I think he had those for years, but those not the kind that you could take out. I think those were permanent gold that was in there, but I think he had them taken out though, from what I understand. But we hadn't seen the new pictures, but I'm excited to see the new pictures or whatever without the gold because they do mess up your teeth from what I understand.
And
so
now with us having all these veneers now, so now you can get
That's the
veneers.
new gold teeth.
So,
Everybody's getting veneers.
Yep,
Yeah.
so you can get you some veneers now, honey, and look amazing. So congratulations to Joy, his ex-wife, honey, and she said that, she never did like the gold teeth and stuff. So I always wanted gold teeth, but then I changed my mind. My mama told me, because when I was growing up, my teeth were doubled. And my mama told me to pull all my teeth out and get dentures. She just did not know. she did not know. She said, Gary, why don't you just pull your teeth out?
Yeah, I got mad when I finally got some braces because I wanted dentures like my grandmama. Because I thought braces was dentures when I was at a certain age. I was so mad when I got to the dentist. I want to take my teeth out and put them in a glass and put the Efferdent in there at night.
They let it fizz.
And let it fizz and wake up and smiling like my grandma used to smile in the morning. Damn it.
Yeah, I mean, my mama told me that. I told her, I said, you told me to get dentures because she didn't know. And we couldn't afford no damn braces back then. So
and that was a thing back in the day, the dentures with the side open face gold too.
Uh-huh. Yes, Lord. Right. The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is amethyst. On the high end, you say amethyst, and on the low end, you say beautiful purple. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time. Every Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday, and we got the one and only Dr. MJ Kalia is back with an update from the medical community, and he will also answer general medical questions. Dr. Kalia, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, Rock T, Special K, Gary with the T, Maria Moore, and the lovely Brat. Rickey, we got a great topic this morning, but first, how are you doing, sir?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Blessed and highly favored, man. I'm always looking forward to having you on because you always, got some information that we all need.
Okay, so Rickey, today's topic on Wellness Wednesday is going to be multiple sclerosis or MS. This disease seems to be increasing in prevalence, i.e., more people that have it. I'm sure that it affects listeners to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. They may have a family member that's been diagnosed. They themselves may have been diagnosed. And I just want to talk about that for a moment because, Ricky, the thing about MS is one thing. There's no specific test for multiple sclerosis. Instead, it's a diagnosis of what we call exclusion. That means you rule out any other condition that might produce the same or similar symptoms. And so this basically, the doctor has to take an extraordinary history and physical from the patient, and then they make the diagnosis of MS. So that's why I often tell patients, if you get a diagnosis of MS, make sure you get a second opinion because it is really just that, it is an opinion by your medical provider. So what are some of the symptoms of MS? Bladder and bowel problems. There can be problems with continence. There can be problems passing your bladder or bowel. Basically, almost any kind of bladder or bowel symptom you can think of. Difficulties with attention, learning, and memory. So that affects virtually everybody. Mood changes, fatigue, muscle rigidity or stiffness, also weakness, poor muscle coordination, making it difficult for people to do simple things like walk, dizziness or numbness, and tingling. So these are, if you look at that sign and symptom list, I know a lot of people are saying, wow, well, I have all of that or I have some of it sometimes. And that is why, again, it's very important that you get a diagnosis from a provider that is making the diagnosis clear. Part of the reason is there's no cure for MS, but there are some treatments that can modify the disease. The MS is really, Ricky, think about it back in the day when you had your speakers and you have to strip the speaker wire to connect your speakers when you were hooking them to your stereo. Well, the nerves in your body are just like that. The nerves have wires, they're like wires, and if you strip the covering or the insulation off of the nerve, then it doesn't function as well, or it functions in a dysfunctional manner. And so that is what happens to the nerves. And in your body, you have two systems. You have the sensory nervous system and the motor nervous system. So that's why it can affect things like sensation, giving you numbness, and problems with motor coordination like walking. So this is a big problem, and one that, is being just affecting so many people from our listeners. And you treat it basically with corticosteroids because it's an inflammatory condition. They can even do a thing called plasmapheresis, where they take the blood out, they cleanse the blood and put it back in, which removes some of the things that can cause the MS symptoms. There are other treatments that are called disease-modifying therapies that can either slow the progression or mimic or control the symptoms. But again, nothing fixes it. The problem with MS is it is a chronic disease, it's a permanent disease, and it is a progressive disease. Okay.
All right, you're on with Dr. Kalia. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm in my 60s, and sometimes I misplace stuff, and I don't remember where I put it. I was wanting to know if that brain medicine worked, like Prevagen or something.
Okay, there have been no studies that have confirmed the efficacy of Prevagen and medications like it. All of those brain-stimulating drugs are very popular because the baby boomers are in their 60s and having no signs and symptoms. But again, I have patients that swear by it and think it's the greatest thing ever. So you have to just, check that out yourself and decide whether it's benefiting you from it. I would not buy a large supply. I would just try to see if it gives me any benefit and see if that really happens. But again, everybody forgets where they place their car keys, sometimes even where they place the car. You go out, you can't remember where you parked your vehicle. Those are not uncommon, but if you go out and can't remember how to get home, or you do things like leave the bathtub running till it overflows, or burn the stove because you left food on it and weren't attending to it, those are things that show some significant signs and symptoms of cognitive decline.
Right. All right, John, with Dr. Kalia, good morning.
Dr. Kalia, I suffer from fibroids and PCOS. I would like to know if there's anything that I can naturally do to get rid of the fibroids so I can have a child.
Okay, yes, there are diseases, particularly progesterones, that can help shrink fibroids. You might have to, depending upon where the fibroid is located, they can be outside of the uterus, they can be within the muscle of the uterus, or inside the uterus. When they're inside the uterus, they usually affect your ability to carry a child because your uterus already thinks that you're pregnant and it won't carry double pregnancy. So that might have to be, it depends on where they are, but there are drugs that you can take that can help shrink fibroids. But there's no natural therapy to control those symptoms. So it's going to be important that you get with your provider to see about conception and being able to get pregnant. Good luck with that.
All right, John, Dr. Kalia, good morning.
I just want to know, when taking thyroid medication, does that make you lose weight?
Thyroid medication can make you lose weight. I would not take it particularly for that, but I do use it in part of my weight loss regimen for people that have slow thyroid or low thyroid therapy, because thyroid has a range, and you want to be on the middle of the range, on the high side of the normal side of the range. That optimizes your metabolism and helps you increase your muscle mass, decrease your body fat, and improve your body weight overall. So I would not use it as weight loss therapy, particularly if somebody really doesn't know how to treat thyroid disease, but it can be used, and it's a side effect of thyroid therapy is losing weight.
All right, Dr. Kalia, let me know how you can be reached.
Ricky, I can be reached on all social media at ASK Dr. MJ. Remember, Facebook Live on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Kalia, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or its production crew.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, let's go. Quickies.
I love this show because you guys keep it so real.
Quickies.
Black Tony, bring your black ass to work.
Quickies.
This is Carolyn from Who That Nation. I just want to say, y'all stop picking at Gary. I love Gary with the keys, a.k.a. the Riddler.
Quickies.
The zoo call that says you can stay. Bring that damn cage back.
Quickies.
I am a man who has never tied his shoes before.
Wrong. You are a prince who have never tied his shoes before. I tied my shoes once. Believe me, it is an overrated experience.
Quickies.
Your morning show saves my life.
Quickies.
Rickey Smiley.
Quickies.
Love is like a monkey on your back. If you don't live in like a monkey on your back.
Quickies.
Rickey Smiley, let us see them balls on OnlyFans, man.
Quickies.
What more do you want from me?
Quickies.
These are the big busty balls of Rickey Smiley, not Dr. MJ Kalia or the other Rickey Smiley morning cast members.
Quickies.
When you come to Daytona Beach, Florida, Ricky, make sure you go to Bethune Grill. It is back on and some of the best chicken wings you'll ever have.
Quickies.
If moms get Mother's Day, dads get Father's Day, lovers get Valentine's Day, what day do single men get? Palm Sunday.
Quickies.
Hey, Ricky, I think Gary might be my real daddy.
Quickies.
No, not the Rolly, but not the Solely.
Quickies.
My dad over there, he said we're going to get us a milk.
Quickies.
I apologize.
Quickies.
My name Lil Dare, and I just came to say Happy Easter Day.
Quickies.
To Lake Charles, Louisiana, and tell Ricky I'm still waiting on my Netflix special. It's been 3 years since COVID.
Quickies.
Hey, Rick, I got a bone to pick you, and it ain't got a damn piece of meat on it.
Quickies.
If I were king of the forest.
Quickies.
Ricky, I love you.
I love you too. All right, Joe.
Some good ones right there.
He said, what is that, Mother's Day? What Mother's get Mother's Day?
Fathers got
Father get Father's Day. Lovers get Valentine's Day, and single men get Palm Sunday.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing? It's Bo Rob Lemonfield, District 3 Board of Education.
Who is this?
This is Bo Rob Lemonfield. Calling on behalf of the people over at Gibson Elementary, where you got the child, right?
Okay.
Now you got the child over there. Now,
yes.
From what I hear on the record sheet here, he's a bit of a cut up.
Right.
Now we're trying to get to the bottom of some of his behavior, because we know behavior is usually reflective on the upbringing of the child.
There's nothing that going on in his household. Is there something you try to give me positive? Because if so, then I don't have time.
Yeah, I haven't seen him and never met him. I'm sure there's something good about him.
Yeah, but I don't like what you just said. I'm just want you to know that.
Well, man.
You don't say bring a child to cause them to act up in school. That's not correct. No, sir. It's plenty of time. I mean, I know my child act right at home. He goes to school and a totally different child. You done gave me a negative attitude, so I can even clock in this morning. What do you need, sir?
Well, ma'am, I appreciate that. I'm not trying to...
I'm on my cell phone. What you need, sir?
I don't want to run up your daytime minutes. We had some PTA meetings last week, and what troubled me is that your son is one of the number one badasses, yet you were not at any of the meetings. Because it's parents like you that can make a difference. You can make a difference.
Well, you're not going to label him as being no bad ass. Well, and it's times where I have came up there to the meeting. That's one of the particular meetings that I have not. And you'll get your information straight. You would know that I participate at all times.
We got another meeting coming up next Wednesday and we wanted to know if we could get you out to that meeting. Now,
Yeah.
what we're trying to find out from you is if you can come out, bring your little badass son with you so we can talk to him and see you together and have a sit-down. We're also asking that all the parents bring a plate of food, so if you could just bring some chicken or something. My wife is bringing vegetables. My wife, Emma Jean makes some good vegetables, and if you could just bring some chicken.
Oh, why I got to bring chicken? All black for bring chicken.
Well, ma'am, I figure that's what y'all like, so that's what y'all can do good. I just appreciate if you just give me a little bit of respect. That
I got respect for you. You
No,
gonna talk
ma'am.
about some black folk bring chicken your wife because she white go bring bells.
Well, ma'am.
You know what? Like you say, my child bad ass. Don't call me on my motherfucking telephone. I will report you.
Well, I can see why your child's a badass.
You called. It's no longer on. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. I just appreciate if you give me the respect that a white man's due from a
Look,
black
stop
woman.
calling my motherfucking cell phone. And then she said the teacher don't know no bullshit and nothing about what you talking about.
You got prepaid cellular. You got prepaid. Just your minutes just ran out.
Call within the U.S., Canada. Hello?
Tracy, hey, it's Roy Wood Jr.
Oh! Oh, no, y'all did.
Your homegirl Lakeisha is the one who put us up to play.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she
Oh, my God. Y'all took this morning. You all have a good day here.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is 26 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Wednesday news. The Biden administration's pause on federal student loan repayments will end in late August as part of the debt ceiling deal that President Joe Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy signed on Sunday. However, the fate of the White House's marquee student loan waiver program has been left to the Supreme Court. Now, the debt ceiling deal also prohibits the Secretary of Education from using any authority to extend the pause unless expressly authorized by Congress. In South Carolina, Ricky, a gas station owner accused of chasing a 14-year-old boy from his store and fatally shooting him in the back, made his first court appearance on Tuesday on a murder charge in the death. Rick Chow thought the boy had shoplifted 4 bottles of water on Sunday night from his Express Mart Shell station in Columbia, authorities said, but Cyrus Carmack Belton put the bottles back in the cooler and was off the store's property and running away when he was killed. In other news, modern iPhones, including the 14 Pro Max and the iPhone SE, recommend that their customers use a hands-free option to reduce exposure to radio frequency. Now, experts recommend that we keep our mobile devices at least 10 millimeters away from our bodies. Men should not store iPhones in their pockets, and women should avoid placing their phones in a bra strap. Lastly, Ricky, more Republicans are jumping in the race to challenge former President Trump for the Republican nomination. Now, this news that New Jersey Governor Chris Christie plans to announce his candidacy in the 2024 race on Tuesday, according to 3 sources familiar with his plans. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
I'm about to told you, Maria. Let's start off with one of the greatest NBA players of all time. Scottie Pippen continues to run his mouth in a way where, in my opinion, could be tarnishing his own legacy. He's bashing Michael Jordan once again.
LeBron will be the greatest statistical guy to ever play the game of basketball. And there's no comparison to him. None. So, does that make him the greatest player to ever play the game? I'll leave that out for debating, because I don't believe that there's a great player, because our game is a team game, and one player can't do it. Like, I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys seen him play. He's a horrible player. He was horrible to play with. He was all one-on-one. He's shooting bad shots, and all of a sudden, we become a team and we start winning. Everybody forgot who he was.
Are you serious,
You
Scotty?
must be on crack, this Judge Joe Brown. What you mean that he's a horrible player? You're sitting up there, you're jealous of him, you're mad because your son is dating your daughter, whatever they got going on. You must be jealous of Michael Jordan. You got the championship because of him, you low-down scoundrel.
You know that's what it is, man. He a little disgruntled.
What the hell is wrong with him, Rock? Is he on crack?
Man, his ex-wife, Larsa Pippen, is dating Michael Jordan's son, and that's bothering him. He's mad because Michael Jordan gets most of the credit for all the titles that they got in the 90s. Look, let me break it down like this real fast. Scottie Pippen, by far, is the best number 2 of all time. When he was the number 1, he never won a title. He never won nothing without Michael Jordan. So it's okay to be the number 2 to the greatest player of all time in the NBA. It's all right, bro. Just accept it. Be cool with it. You're going to tarnish your own legacy if you keep on with this nonsense that's coming out your mouth. I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. I'm about to go.
That's just absolutely terrible. That's hurtful.
It's horrible, man.
And we love Scottie Pippen. That's a crazy thing.
Absolutely. Now I'm like, dude.
All right, they already done took him off the side of the Washington Redskins helmet.
He need.
Oh, you know what?
He better hope Jordan don't come out with them Larsa ones.
Oh, man. Larsa be rocking them Jordan retro ones. I'm going to tell you that
right now.
Gosh,
Ricky.
All day. She got them in all colors.
All day.
Scottie
I already
Pippen.
changed the team to the National. When they take that damn picture out of the helmet, it's over.
Chill,
Look at that damn helmet side of the Washington Redskins helmet real close.
Hey, man, y'all follow me.
Brett, you need to stop.
I'm finna go live on Instagram at Rock T Holla, man. Y'all join the conversation.
Put the helmet on there, Rock.
Brad got the hot spot right now.
Hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all. 29 before the top of the hour. It's time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. You so stupid. I'm your girl, Brad. And this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Oh, my God. Oh, Scottie Pippen. He just, it just don't look good for him. He gonna say the man couldn't play. He was a horrible player.
Man, come on.
Get out of here. No one in the world can say
Nobody
that.
ever
We've
said
all
that.
seen him. Oh, my goodness. You just salty, bro. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. A live-action remake of The Little Mermaid dominated the box office Memorial Day weekend. The Disney release is on track to debut a massive $118 million over the 4-day holiday, with $96 million of that coming over the 3-day week frame. It ranks at the 5th highest Memorial Day opening in history. And in the video shared with TikTok over the weekend, Halle Bailey revealed that she snuck into the AMC Grove 14 in Los Angeles to watch The Little Mermaid. She wore sunglasses and a mask and was holding a Little Mermaid themed bucket of popcorn. Can't believe The Little Mermaid is the #1 movie in the world, you guys. She captured the video, went to the theater to go see it last night. That's cute. I wondered if anybody see her and want pictures or autographs, or did she get in and out easy? That was real cute. All right, moving on. Musical couple T.I. and Tiny put up a hard fight, y'all, on behalf of the OMG Girls, their group. And after T.I. and Tiny, they sued the toy makers MGA Entertainment for allegedly stealing the image and likeness of the girl band founded by Tiny. A jury reportedly quickly decided on the toy makers that the toy makers were not guilty of any legal wrongdoing. This is crazy because we've all seen these dolls and they look just like the OMG Girls. But reportedly, Tiny initiated the lawsuit after MGA debuted their OMG Dolls collection back in 2019, and she slammed the company for blatantly stealing the likeness of the young singers. Reportedly, the couple was seeking $100 million in damages, which they ultimately lost out on. The report notes that the jury only took 2 hours to deliberate this time, and the final ruling was given in favor of the toy company. MGA CEO reportedly spoke out after the verdict was given, calling T.I. and Tiny's suit a shakedown, stating, "I'm not happy because I wasted a lot of time, energy, my employees' time and energy to deal with an extortion. They knew from the beginning they don't have a case, and they brought it anyways, and they picked on the wrong guy." Whatever. Neither T.I. nor Tiny have seemed to spoke out publicly about the verdict at this time, but I feel like everybody in the music industry and the black community
Everybody know
that these dolls look just like the OMG Girls. They even have the same hair and the same outfits, the same color outfits, the same everything. So I just hate that. It reminds me of back in the day when Elvis stole Lil Richard Tutti Frutti.
Yeah.
It used to be called Tutti Frutti Good Booty, right?
Yep.
And then Elvis changed it to Old Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
And got famous off it. They always taking stuff from us. Leave us alone. Give us our
Look
stuff,
how they
man.
did KFC. That was a black folks recipe. And then you got the Tennessee whiskey that you like, that honey. What is it?
Honey Jack.
Honey Jack. Yeah, that was a black folks recipe.
Man.
You know, and then then the Redskins.
And then what?
The Redskins put Scottie Pippen on the side of their helmet and put some feathers in the back of his head. They need to stop.
Coming up next, we got the praise mixed out with the White Stone. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour.
Right.
It's the Rickey Smiley.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.